Today I will share with you my 5 best tips for meditation. And the reason I want to do that is because meditation is so awesome and it's helped me personally in so many situations in my life, both physically and psychologically, mentally, on all possible levels. Hello, I'm Celia Wincher. I'm a spiritual teacher for more than 30 years, if you don't know me already. And personally, I go into deep meditation within a minute or two. And that is because my mind and my body has been trained together with my subconscious to understand what I'm aiming for. And you can reach the same with a little bit of patience. Now, meditation is good for so many different things. First of all, our brain, for problem solving, attention, and psychological well-being. And then, of course, everything that has to do with the nervous system, like stress, like anxiety, like pain, chronic pain, or just like unease, general unease. And of course, it's good for our heart, both physically and emotionally. And spiritually, it is important for our connection to our soul and our higher awareness. Maybe you have meditated before, either by yourself or together with others. Maybe even you've taken a course to learn meditation. Now, if you have problems with doing it regularly or problems with getting deep into relaxation, deep into the meditation, I can probably help you. There are so many techniques out there and you have to find something that is right for you, obviously. And since I've been a meditation teacher for so long, I know plenty of techniques. But right now, today, I want to show you the absolute simplest way that I know to go into deep meditation and to create a routine out of it, which is really important. Because the key to meditation is to do it every single day. And there's one more important thing that people normally don't tell you, and that is to get the structure around it to work, and then half the job is done. I'll explain to you what I mean by that immediately. Tip number 1, time and space, the logistics of it. Decide on beforehand where and when you want to do your regular meditation. For instance, you can decide on doing your meditation sitting up in bed at sunrise, or when you come home from work, finding a nice chair in your living room, sitting down and doing your meditation after work every day. Decide for a time and place. The reason you want to do that is that we are going to train our subconscious mind to understand what we're doing, so repetition is important in all possible senses. Now, many people, especially people who are very intuitive, they want to say, no, but I want to meditate out on my balcony one day and maybe sometimes in the garden, sometimes with friends, sometimes alone. And that's all fine, obviously, if you have already created your spiritual routine of meditation and if you feel you come deep enough. But if you struggle with any of these things, either your routine, doing it every single day, or going deep enough, then I suggest you follow tip number 1, finding a place and a time for your meditation. Tip number 2, the length. Decide for how long you want to sit in your meditation before you start. That also may seem very unimportant, but actually it will help you to train your subconscious mind. Now, repeat that length for a time. For most people, it can be enough to sit 12 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. Find out what works for you. If you are experienced in meditation, maybe you want to sit for half an hour or whatever you choose. If you're totally new to meditation, start with 5-6 minutes, because it's not really important at this stage how long you're sitting. It's important that you sit the same length every day for a while. So choose 5-6 minutes to begin with and set a soft alarm of when you want to finish. So either 5 minutes, 12 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you choose, but set an alarm so that you repeat that length for some weeks. Tip number 3, the breathing. Now, almost any meditation technique you would find out there will say to you that you start with taking some deep breaths. Now, the reason we do that is that slow and deep breathing reduces stress, and it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which will help you relax. So it's as easy as that. Taking some deep breaths, and that means breathing all deep into your lungs. And you can check that by laying your hands on your belly and feel that the lower part of your belly expands when you breathe in. So breathe in, and the belly goes out, and you breathe out, and the belly goes in. In this way, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system by doing this slowly and deeply for a few times. Tip number 4, count backwards. Now, together with this breathing, the deep breathing, you count backwards from 12 to 0. And this is after you've found a comfortable position, you're relaxed as much as you can in the moment, and you find where and when, and you're sitting down, you're starting your meditation, you've done a few deep breaths already, and then you count backwards from 12 to 0. And you do it together with your breathing this way. You breathe, you say to yourself 12, then you breathe in, your lower belly is expanding, and you're breathing out. And relax. 11, breathing in, filling your lungs to the top and filling your belly, and relaxing, breathing out. Now you do that from 12 to 0. When you reach 0, you'll find that you're already quite relaxed, and whatever is going on in your mind is fine. You just observe what's going on, you observe what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and everything is fine. You don't try to force yourself to relax, you don't try to force yourself to stop thinking. That won't work. Just allow the thoughts to come, and allow feelings to come, and allow them to go. So on this stage, you just simply observe and try to accept what happens. And if you find yourself losing yourself in your thoughts, then you can come back to the breathing, breathe deeply a couple of times again to sort of just center. The important thing here is that you sit the time out. Okay, so you do the counting backwards, you just simply sit until your alarm tells you to finish. Tip number 5, journal. Write down after your meditation in your phone or in your journal how relaxed you feel on a scale from 1 to 10. 1 being not relaxed at all, 10 being totally relaxed. The reason I want you to do that is for you to see that little by little, your mind and body are getting used to this exercise, and this way it will be easier and easier to relax with time, because your mind and body will know what they are supposed to do. So the more active your mind is, the more difficult it can be to feel peace in your meditation. And that's why we're not waiting for peace. It doesn't matter if you feel peaceful or not. You simply do your meditation, and in your journal you will see that the numbers will increase with time. So don't expect to go down to deep meditation level 10 in the first couple of weeks, because it takes time. Now, the subconscious mind will eventually understand what is expected, because you're training your subconscious mind, you're training your mind, you're training your body to understand your signals, understand that when you sit there, when you do this, when you set the alarm and you sit for this amount of minutes, your body and mind will start relaxing. So the subconscious will team up with you in a way. And that is really lovely. So the repetition itself is really important here, because it's through doing it, just sitting or laying down if you prefer, but most people want to meditate sitting so they don't fall asleep. It's the repetition that will lead you to the deep relaxation. Now, I really hope this helps you get started on your meditation journey, or come back to your routine if you just lost it for a moment there. And if you want more help, check out our 21-day self-healing meditation challenge that you can find on our pages. I'll leave a link below, and then I'll guide you through 21 days, every single day of the next 21 days to create your meditation routine. So don't hesitate to check that out. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's share some love.